Yes, Mexico definitely dealing with the worst of that rain, flash flooding, mudslides. Of course, we were several hundred miles away from Alberto, about 500 miles to our south, but we still had the major coastal flooding, we had the heavy downpours, we had the strong winds. You don't have to be right around it to get those big impacts. But the good news that I have for you, Alberto has kind of fallen apart. Of course, when these tropical systems make landfall, guess what? They lose that fuel source, that warm water, and they quickly fall apart. But while Alberto was still a tropical storm, it produced a lot of wind, even 500 miles away from that center of circulation. We still had wind gusts near 50 miles per hour for Surfside Beach yesterday, Galveston, Pearland, a 41 mile per hour gust, and close to 5 inches of rain in Sargent, around 4 inches for Brazoria. This was from rain yesterday, and over 3 inches for Alvin and Brenham. Even in Sugar Land, you picked up over 2 inches of rain yesterday. So thank goodness the heaviest and most widespread rain is long gone, but we are still dealing with some of those spotty tropical downpours, even though Alberto has kind of fallen apart. Also, with that storm surge that we had, that tidal flooding, we've still got some flooded roads along the coast. So that coastal flood warning sticks around through 7 p.m. So certainly be careful and avoid any flooded spots, especially down around our coastal areas. At this point, some of the heaviest downpours up towards Magnolia, Hempstead, and Brenham, also Conroe. You're starting to get in on some of that heavy rain. So this may mess with the evening rush a little bit. So make sure to give yourself some extra time. Take it easy out there. Scattered rain also popping up down around the Hallettsville area, all the way down to Edna and Port Lavaca. So even though Alberto is gone, we are still going to have that chance for some scattered downpours, and still dangerous swimming conditions. That high rip current risk will stick around. Good news here, we've gotten rid of the wind advisory for coastal spots. Those wind gusts around 40 to 50 miles per hour are finally gone, but it is still a little on the breezy side. However, as we go into the weekend, we will start to get rid of most of that rain for Saturday, but rain chances start to creep back in for next week, and that's due to the fact that we could have another tropical system developing in the Gulf that could spread some of that moisture our way. So we are watching that closely for next week, but enjoy the weekend. Plan some pool time for Saturday. Only a 10% shot for a little bit of rain.